There was once a country in a faraway land. It was a based and magical place, lacking bitches anywhere you could see. But that didn't matter, because it was a place of dreams, a place of ambitions. Ambitions of annoying the ever-living shit out of everyone they could see. And they would stop at nothing to make that happen. These are the stories. Now, as you might know, 4chan is one of the most toxic and polarizing places on the internet. But it is not the only one. It actually has a lot of competition, one of them being the Steven Universe fandom. For those of you who don't know, Steven Universe is a popular animated TV series that ran on Cartoon Network, which over the years has managed to gain a massive following among both kids and adults alike, thanks to its themes of love, acceptance and diversity. The show itself is actually very highly rated and has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes for all of its seasons. However, while the show itself might have a good reputation, the reputation of their fandom is a different matter. Because the fandom over the years has gained notoriety for engaging extremely toxic behavior. Behavior like attacking terminally ill kids for getting spoilers for the show, threatening cosplayers and artists because they didn't like their work, preventing others from watching or enjoying the show in order to keep the fandom pure, harassing and threatening crew members until they quit because the romantic ships didn't sail, review bombing businesses that happen to have the same names as those in the show, and last but not least, bullying a girl into attempted suicide because she drew a character a little bit skinnier than supposed to. These people will get mad and attack you for literally anything and everything. It's literal insanity. And this is where 4chan comes in, because if there's anything that 4chaners love, then it's pissing people off, especially when they're SJWs that roam around on Tumblr. And so it was only a matter of time until 4chan would do something to mess with the SU fandom. And on the 27th of August 2015, the time had finally come.
Hey guys, I'm pretty sure we could make Tumblr explode just by shopping Steven Universe fan art to make everybody white.
Bump.
Yes.
Give me a Tumblr to post to. Sort of a shared account maybe?
And with that, say hello to Steven Universe Edits, a Tumblr account specifically created to post whitewashed versions of Steven Universe characters with the goal of pissing off as many people in the fandom as possible. And well, I think you can already guess how that went.
Get that Steven Universe edits shit banned and notify authorities. The shit they do is illegal and racist, transphobic, sexist, homophobic and looks like the unholy spawn of Donald Obama.
We are the Crystal Gems. We're racially diverse, and if you make us white, we'll put you in a hearse.
This is so offensive. White
dare
ginger
you. He
Stephanie.
was even
Who the
sensitive
fuck
enough
gives
to
you the
show
right to
up.
decide what is allowed
Dude,
to help
you
you
were
with
doing
an
the
audience?
demonstration.
Now, this already is a great troll by itself, but the 4chaners weren't done yet. Because on the 30th of August, they made this post, supposedly revealing the person who runs the blog. A black female trans person who doesn't feel comfortable in her skin and who simply wanted to project these feelings onto the SU characters. Simply brilliant. Now, it doesn't take much thought to figure out that this post is totally rubbish, but apparently some people forgot their brains at home and started backtracking like crazy.
To the people who sent those hurtful messages should be ashamed. This poor soul just edited characters the way she wants.
This is the reason you can't assume someone is bad. It hurts to be part of this bitter community.
I should apologize for what I said. It's just, so many of us took comfort that SU wasn't all blonde skinny blue-eyed females. Not that that's so terrible. It's just everyone was accepted in the show and it was safe.
I'm really sorry for my message earlier. I saw your post. I thought you were a racist little girl. I'm sorry people were giving you death threats. I didn't know. I was upset with what you were doing, but I never would have thought of telling you to die.
In 2011, a certain anonymous 4chan user posted a link that led to an eBay auction on B. Might not sound that interesting at first, but this marked the start of one of the most viral and infamous auctions on the internet to date. So, what's this auction about? Well, the title reads, Selling 8 Beyblades to replace destroyed bathtub. Next to a picture of 2 boys who are on the verge of tears holding up a bag of Beyblades. According to the seller, Danny21, her 2 kids had played with their Beyblades in the bathtub and had managed to do a considerable amount of damage to it in the process, thus prompting her to sell their Beyblades as punishment while also trying to get some money back to repair the bathtub. Now, in my opinion, selling your kids Beyblades as punishment is one thing, but then also putting up a picture of them crying and bashing them on the internet is another. Understandably, the auction started to become viral very quickly and started to spread all over the internet. And when 4chan finally got wind of it too, things started to get a bit weird. At first, it started with trolling.
We like to troll.
Hi, I'm the one who paid $10,501. Please, consider that I don't want to buy the 8 Beyblades, I just want to buy that fucking blue shirts Lake George with that badass lying dog, thanks. Is it possible to get a vial of their tears included with my Beyblades? Dear Danny21, I work for a construction company specializing in refurbishing buildings for use as office space. My 2 children love Beyblades. I ran across this auction and was actually quite horrified. I mean, I'd never considered that we could use these things for stripping old buildings. Amazing when you consider my kids have been playing with them for a couple of years. Based on your own experiences, how many metal Beyblades do you think we would need to let rip to strip the 1,200 square feet warehouse, and how quickly would they accomplish the task? Yours in Christ.
While this was going on, others started competing in Photoshop battles, making the kids hold explicit or illegal contraband items in the Ziploc bags, with some of them, of course, going way too far. But this doesn't end here. While all of this is going on, various people were placing bids to increase the auction price. First, it was 69, then it was 600, then 10,000, going all the way up to almost $1 million. Of course, all of these bids were fake.
You're a fake and a fraud.
But what these bids did was to prevent any serious buyer from acquiring the Beyblades, which meant that Danny wouldn't be able to sell them. And that was the point. A lot of people had developed a great disdain towards her and were deliberately trying to ruin the auction. But again, as always, 4chan just doesn't know when to stop. And so they doxed her address and sent her hundreds of insulting emails and messages. After 3 days of escalation, eBay then finally decided to step in and shut the auction down, putting an end to this bizarre story. If you've ever eaten Kinder chocolate, you've probably noticed that there's always a picture of some kid that's creepily staring at you on the packaging. And every so often, that face on the packaging happens to get swapped with another. But who decides who the replacement is? Well, over the years, it has become quite a tradition for Ferrero to hold competitions to decide just that. Parents will be able to send a picture of the kid, and the people will vote on who their favorite is.
Does it look good, guys?
You. Get the out of here.
These competitions happen quite often and tend to go on without a hitch, but not always. In 2012, Ferrero held a competition in Kazakhstan, and this time around, 4chan wanted to be in it. And so they submitted their own candidate, Victor. Now, nobody knows Victor's real identity, but on November 10th, a user showed a mock-up photo of his face on the Kinder chocolate packaging and linked people to the contest to vote for him. And so, they did. They additionally posted the link to Reddit and even convinced users of Funny Junk to participate in their endeavor. In a day, Victor grabbed first place, and by the 12th, he was comfortably ahead with over 16,000 votes. So, great success, right? Well,
No.
Kinder did not like where this was going and just reset the entire vote and removed Victor from the #1 spot. On the 14th, 4chan tried to put him in the top spot again, but this time around, Kinder just removed this picture entirely.
This is not right, this is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
On the 16th, 4chan tried to make Victor win for the third time and managed to get him back into first place with over 11,900 votes. However, this time around, the immense traffic on the website overloaded Kinder's Kazakhstan servers and brought the whole thing to a halt. So, nobody wins. Awesome.